3 days later, when we have realized we've paid everything, and then the people can't get relief, and we immediately conducted DERCO in that region.
Thank you, Chairman. Minister.
Thank you, Chairman. My appeal, members of the media, I think let's avoid a secondary trauma. If you understand what I mean. I've had almost an hour with them. I know those kind of situations. When you get asked again and then you really leave. So in as much as we want details, I would really appeal even if you, as we have one-on-one with them, they've gone through already, like I indicated that I've got a bit of experience of that country. Tebogo, you may think that Mamelodi Sundowns, they cruise when they go to these countries. When we were in Durban, I had about 3-4 days with some officials from Sundowns as well as the CAF president. They might not have shared this experience with you. They go through this. They go through these difficulties off the field and during the games. So there's no game, there's no team that is spared from these difficulties. It's something that we must live with. But I think there are some minimums we can do to mitigate some of these things. Like we said now, there's got to be some collaboration between this top table, the federation, the departments involved, ourselves, so that we know who goes where. The embassies have got a role to play. For an example, the issues of language when you go to some of these countries. Our embassy can play a role when you go to some of the Arabic countries. Marumo, I don't know if there's anybody who speaks Arabic in Marumo, but so there may be those difficulties, but there are those services we as government through our diplomatic. So there was no diplomatic fallout, Tebogo, not at all. We've got good relations with a number of, if not at all, African countries, even at a sporting level, but also country to country. So that's why we're able, when we're in Durban, through DERCO, and when we met, like the president indicated, to meet with the ambassador, to make sure that this issue comes to an end, because it was straining relations between ourselves. The story was all hogging every day. We needed to resolve it. We don't wish a repeat of this. That's why, bad as it is, but I think it's a lesson to be learned. There are some lessons to be learned so that we do certain things correct. We may not win everything about their experience off-field in the continent. Unfortunately, we're not there. I was talking to somebody when Mamelodi Sundowns played in another country. As they were seated in the officials, the supporters of that country were right behind them. They could not even hear and whisper anything. They were deliberately put behind them. So these are the experiences you have. I mean, when we have clubs and countries that want to win at all costs, these are the things that we must live with. But I think we agree that there must be better coordination between the club, between government, different departments, and the federation, as we will do now in their next trip to Egypt. I try to answer. I'm just avoiding to relive the experience, and I hope that as members of the media, with all the role you have played, at least you will respect that my appeal. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Minister. All right. Thank you so much, Minister. I really appreciate everything. Like I mentioned, members of the media, the room next door, that's where we're going to do one-on-ones. Thank you once more time for coming.
Thank you, Minister. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.